Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is to determine who will walk away as the first ever non-wrestlers champion. Introducing first, he hails from Springfield and weighs in tonight at 284 pounds, Homer J. Simpson. Well, the non-wrestlers championship, a brand new championship belt, to be contested by only non-professional wrestlers, as Homer J. Simpson makes his way to the ring, hoping to walk away with that belt. He's got to go through Peter Griffin to do it, and of course these two men have faced each other once before. Back in 2024, that was one hell of a back and forth match between these two men, but on that occasion Peter Griffin came out the victor. Homer Simpson very close to getting the victory, but just one slip up cost him that match. The question is, has Homer Simpson learned from past mistakes? He certainly thinks he has. Can he defeat Peter Griffin for the first time here tonight? His opponent from Quahog, Rhode Island. He weighs in tonight at 354 pounds, Peter Griffin. Well, Peter Griffin surely the more confident of the two after defeating Homer Simpson back in 2024. But this is a completely different Simpson, a few pounds lighter. He's really been training hard for this match. I don't think Peter Griffin has done a thorough preparation like Homer Simpson has. But he'll have the edge in terms of psychological. He'll be confident after defeating Homer Simpson in that last match, and he'll be hoping that the match is going to play out the same way once again, but I'm not sure it will. Homer Simpson really has a fire under his belly here, and I'm sure he's going to be a dangerous opponent here for the big man from Quahog, Rhode Island, as the two men lock up. And look at this, Homer Simpson getting the edge there despite being the smaller of the two men. Homer Simpson clearly a confident athlete going into this one. And just slamming Griffin's head right into the canvas. Now Homer Simpson taking a risk early on, going to the top rope, comes diving off. No. Griffin just about managing to get out of the way of that, and a mistake, an early mistake from Homer Simpson. The question is, can Griffin capitalise on it as he sends him off the ropes? Look at this though, Homer going behind. Nice headbutt to the back of the head. A confident Homer J. Simpson really going to work now on Griffin as he sends him into the corner. Big chop right to the sternum, right to the heart. And really going to work on Griffin now. Griffin, maybe after the way the last match went, maybe thought he had this in the bag already without having to do anything. Homer Simpson making him play for his complacency. Griffin taking him down there. The first real big mistake by Homer Simpson, and now look at this, Griffin taunting Simpson. Now sends him for the ride off the ropes, comes charging in, nice shoulder block. Of course, Griffin the heavier of the two men at 350 pounds, and now look at this, large posterior drop right across, but look at this, Homer Simpson getting straight up. Oh, what a tough man he is, as Griffin now sends him into the corner, using that large posterior as a weapon once again, perhaps his most deadly weapon. Tries the figure four, nice reversal by Homer Simpson, grabs him from behind, look at this, full Nelson slam. And now Simpson looking to take a risk once again, going to the top rope, drops the elbow nicely right across the small of the back. That could be enough. I was going to say that could be enough for him to walk away with that championship belt, but Griffin very quickly getting the shoulder up there, and it's going to take a lot more to finish these two men off. Very durable athletes, as Simpson on the top rope once again comes diving off, big splash right on Griffin. Simpson has been the more impressive of the two athletes. Look at that, the gut wrench suplex. Now going to the top is Simpson. Griffin gets to his feet and just knocking him off the top rope. Maybe going for that high risk move one too many times, as Griffin sends him off the ropes, comes charging in, knocks him down, but look at this, Homer keeps getting back up again, doesn't get up after the third one though, the big shoulder block. Griffin now sending Simpson into the corner once again, using his largest weapon, that enormous posterior, to inflict damage on his opponent. Oh, and look at this, the stink face. The stink face by Griffin, the fans loving this. Griffin now sending Simpson for the ride off the ropes. Beautiful power slam, nicely executed. And the cover's made this could be enough to walk away with that non-wrestlers championship. But no, Simpson had other ideas there and had the wherewithal to just get the shoulder up out of nowhere. Griffin's got a little bit more to do yet if he wants to win this match. Now going for that big arse drop again. And maybe now he has inflicted enough damage on Homer Simpson to get the cover and to get the victory here. Referee counting, but look at this Simpson. What heart this man has shown in this match. Griffin now sends him into the corner, comes charging in, big shoulder thrust to the midsection. Griffin trying to put him away desperately. Oh, look at that though, getting the shoulder up does Simpson. Now with an opportunity to inflict some damage on Griffin. Nice right hand, does the timber drop. And what's Simpson going for here? Submission maneuver, trying to hyperextend the knee, trying to snap that leg like a twig. And Griffin nowhere near the ropes. He may have to tap out here. Excruciating pain on his face, but Simpson, well, I don't think he could hold the weight of Griffin up for much longer. His back needed a rest, but look at this, reapplying that hold, and once again Griffin, well, in a precarious situation. But when your opponent weighs 350 pounds, not a manoeuvre you can keep on him for long, no matter how strong you are. Look at this, Griffin going behind Simpson now, takes him down. Dragging Simpson to the ring, and look at this, the big 350-pound splash, his finishing move. Can Simpson get the shoulder up? He can't. Peter Griffin, your first ever non-wrestling champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and the new non-wrestlers champion, Peter Griffin. Well, a similar story to last time these two men fought. Homer Simpson, a lot of heart, a lot of determination, and put up a great fight, but in the end, the size advantage of Peter Griffin once he hit that big splash. No way of getting the shoulders up, and congratulations to that man, your first ever non-wrestlers champion.